So I just received my Fallkniven F1 that I ordered. When did I order it? I ordered it last Friday, and today is Thursday, so of the next week obviously. So just under a week to arrive. It's just a regular F1 VG10. As you can see, I've already opened the box, but just open it again for the purpose of this video. So this is the box that it came in. So you can see here's the knife. So we're just going to get straight to it. I hate waiting in videos for people to unbox stuff. So in the box you get obviously the knife itself. You get a few stickers, a few other stickers as well. Fallkniven stickers, so that's pretty nice. Comes pretty well wrapped. So here we have the F1 knife itself, the box. So as you can see, it's a laminated VG10. I got the black leather Untitled sheath. The reason I got this knife is because I wanted a knife that I could take outside and not be scared of damage. You know, the handle, I have another nice knife at Bark River. Taking it outside and working with it, the handle, I'm always, you know, nervous that I'm going to damage it and stuff like that. So this is just sort of a workhorse of a knife. So here's the sheath. And here is the knife itself. So like I said, I've already opened it. That's just a finger mark, it's not a stain. This blade is laminated VG10, so it is basically stainless. So the knife itself is just under 4 inches long, the blade. We'll actually get the measuring tape and cover a few specs. Fucking just hit my head off the roof. Jesus, I was sore. So, tip the point of the knife until the handle basically is just under 10 centimeters. Our actual usable blade length is about, yeah, it's just over 9 centimeters our usable blade length, and our overall length is 21.5 centimeters. The knife does have a convex grind. I like convex edges. I just find it great all-rounders. But yeah, it's so far my impressions are it's a great knife. The handle, it's not shiny. I was worried about it being shiny and looking, you know, tacky. It's actually sort of a matte handle. It feels really, really nice in the hand. Perfect for my hands. What have I got to compare my hand to size wise? Actually, I'll get a pen so you can see the size of the knife. You know, sort of nice to compare in the video. So that's obviously a normal pen. Here's a Sharpie. Sort of for size comparison, just let you watch it for a second. So it comes with the Lanyard Hole here. As you can see, the handle material is sort of jimped or rough. Good grip on it. Don't feel any hot spots there. Nice being able to put your thumb down, work the knife, able to hold it like that. Still works for like that. Yes. Great feeling knife. Basically, like I said, I got this because I wanted a knife. I wanted a knife that's stainless, so if I'm out sea fishing or whatever, I can take it with me. If just a day out in the woods, I can take it with me. Out working around the garden, I can take it. You know, we'll compare this to a Bark River, and this is my Bravo 1 LT by Bark River. It's a Coca-Cola handle, and the steel is in CPM 3V. So as you can see, the Fallkniven is shorter. In comparison to Bark River, the Fallkniven would be more compared to gunny, okay. But the Bark River, this is a CPM 3V. It's sort of a semi stainless steel, not totally stainless. But yeah, it's just not as easy rusted as, for example, the like of A2, which rusts really easily. So taking a closer look at the blades, you can see the Fallkniven is thicker than the Bravo 1 LT by Bark River. See what I mean? You take that handle out and you damage it, and you'll be annoyed. Whereas this, it should be bomb proof. Has a nice pummel there, so say you want to crack open nuts or whatever, you could do the like of that. The sheath itself, so I'll be wearing it that way. No real, hold up, clicker thing. So no real jiggling noises. I have heard people complain about them jiggling, but to me, I'm not a wannabe SAS guy who's attacking Al Qaeda, so I don't really give a shit. I've always wondered why Fallkniven have this big dangler bit here, but I presume it's to catch and pull it off. Yeah, it's yeah, well, I suppose there's a wee bit of a rattle there. I've heard the reason for that rattle is if the knife is being used in cold conditions, the knife isn't going to freeze into its sheath if it's wet. So yes, it's a nice knife. It's a very nice knife. I was considering the Pro version. Just the blade profile on the Pro I didn't like it. It's very thick up around here, and overall I really like the blade design of this one. It's it's extremely nice knife. So we'll do a paper test. This knife hasn't been strapped, straight out of the box. So as you can see, it's oh, wrong bit. It is very sharp. What am I doing? Should embarrass myself there. One thing I actually wasn't impressed with the Bark River whenever I got it, up here is not sharp at all. It hasn't even been sharpened, but that's for a different video. So I also have another knife we can compare it to, a LionSteel M1, if anyone has ever seen it. It's a great wee knife as well. It's in Bowler M390 steel. This is an Italian knife, sort of my EDC. It's in a walnut handle. I think it's stabilized, and a nice pouch style sheath with belt loop here. I have waterproof the sheath, but Bowler M390 apparently is waterproof as well. But yeah, this is the Fallkniven. So we'll take it out and we'll do a bit of field testing on it and see how it performs. But firstly, I'll give you the specs of the Fallkniven website. So what I'll do is I will load them up here. So the specs of the Fallkniven website for this F1. The model I have chosen in Laminated VG10 with the Untitled sheath was 1687 Swedish krona. I think it worked out about 154-55 pounds in the UK. It's an Laminated VG10. I have, as already said, the reason I actually got VG10 over 3G, which I was initially going to get, is VG10 is a lot easier sharpening in the field. So some away from home, I'm using this knife, the Damage the Edge. I haven't got a DC4 yet, but I will get it, and it'll just be a wee bit softer and easier to touch up. Also, you can see the lamination line from the VG10. Don't know if you can make that there, just along there. There. It's a class looking blade, but yeah, the specs of it, sorry. So the handle material is Thermorun. The sheath is Zytel. It's not Kydex, it's Zytel. It's a full tank construction, hardened to, as far as I know, 62 HRC. The edge is convex. There's a protruding broad tang. The weight of the knife in grams is 153 grams. The blade length is 97 millimeters. The blade thickness is 4.5 millimeters, and the overall total length of the knife is 210 millimeters. This is being read from the Fallkniven website. It's also available in a black coating of the knife, or satin finish. I far rather have the satin finish. So yeah, it's a really nice knife. I'll just let these three knives sit here for comparison so you can see and have a good wee look at them, and try and make up your mind which to get if you are in the market for any of them. So I like, whenever I'm looking at knife videos, I like also to see my knives beside things, so I can sort of like get a size comparison of the knife. So we'll just hold the F1 in my hand, and you can see sort of the size. My hands are a medium-sized glove. So here's a battery, a AA battery. Okay, you can see beside the blade the actual size of it. So what we'll do now is we'll take this knife out and we will give it a bit of a field test. That's it beside the Bravo 1 LT, in case you're debating buying either.